Hello, my name is Natalia, and I couldn't miss the opportunity to say something about Jane. So I'm going to use the paper because I tried without it and it just doesn't work. The news about passing Jane is the one of the worst thing that I have heard in my life. It seems to me this is so unfair. She was so young. My heart is filled with deep, deep sorrow. In some way, I cannot accept it at all. My memories of Jane, I have so many memories. She is one of the strongest women that I ever met. Extremely smart, professional, and very, very friendly. We used to be neighbors on Saratoga Drive in State College. At some point we were inseparable. We spent so many evenings together. As I'm thinking about this right now, it was so great, it was so amazing. The life was amazing. We had children the same age. Alina, she is the same age with Cameron, and Anna went to the same class with Ed. So we easily found things to talk about. And actually, the first time we met, it was even before we moved to our house, because we decided to see our new house, and we ring the doorbell of Ed and Jane, and we said that we are going to be your neighbors, and they immediately let us in, and it was a click, immediate click. So the chemistry was mutual, so we had amazing time together. We celebrated many holidays together, especially the New Year. Jane especially enjoyed the Russians New Year's with all the dancing and the fun that we had. With Jane we could talk for hours. To be honest, Jane is the best friend that I made in the United States. I will miss Jane always, always, always. Jane, you are in my heart. We had plans to meet in Paris. I remember Jane was saying, do you imagine that we will be on the top of the Eiffel Tower together with the girls? And just, yes, but so we will not meet with. So my girls will always say something.
Jane, for me, was a very big part of my childhood. She was my childhood's best friend. Mom, Cameron. I would practically see her every day. However, it wasn't the case when we moved away from Saratoga, but I would still think of her often. I saw Jane as a beautiful, smart, and very strong woman. And she was very strong, very beautiful, and very smart. I have so many positive memories with her and the beautiful family that she built.
When people ask me where I'm from in France, first I say it's complicated. If they ask me again, I will either say I'm American or Russian American. But for me, it doesn't really make sense to say I'm American or French because I don't have any American or French relatives. My family tries to assimilate to the country we live in, but we will always keep our traditions and habits, whether they're Russian or not. Jane and her family were the only Americans my family was close to. They did not make us feel like useless foreigners. Instead, they were always eager to try new dishes my mom prepared and were very interested in our culture. When I said I didn't have any American family, that was not completely true. I do not have any American blood relatives. But now that I think about it, I saw Jane as a cool aunt. She would bake amazing chocolate chip cookies, cook some tasty asparagus, and organize fun parties. She would scare my brother and little Ede when they were in the basement, and she agreed to get a zip line in her backyard. I had a lot of fun when I was playing with Lolita and Cameron, and I also loved when my family and Jane's family got together. Jane and her family played a very important part in my childhood. I couldn't believe that Jane passed away, and I can say that it affected me and my family. She will, however, stay in my heart, and I will never forget her.
Now we're going to share some pictures with the Ave Maria that I sing. So, Jane, we love you very, very